Welcome back to Nature Labs and our live coverage of the 2025 Newfoundland and Labrador provincial election. We're getting closer to knowing who will govern the province going forward, and it could be a majority, it could be a minority, but it's looking like a majority. More on that shortly. I do want to take a moment, if you don't mind, to speak on a personal note about the late Don Oliver. He wasn't a Newfoundlander, but he was a Maritimer. He was born in 1938. He was Canada's first black senator, appointed by former Prime Minister Brian Mulroney in 1990. But he was more than a senator. He was a farmer, he was a lawyer, he was a civil rights activist, born from parents who fled American slavery to Nova Scotia. He was, quite frankly, one of the finest human beings I have ever met in my life. A couple of weeks ago, he passed away after a long and brutal battle with the disease. But Don Oliver, if you don't know who he is, I encourage you to take a moment to go look him up. He was a gentleman, he was a scholar, he was a fine advocate for our nation, he was a fine advocate for every Canadian. And look, I don't care whether you agree with his politics or not. The bottom line is this: he was someone who served the Canadian good, who tried to advance good ideas, who rallied behind all people who were decent, who tried to amplify good ideas on behalf of our country. I had the incredible privilege of working with Don on numerous occasions when he was in the Senate, often sitting together to judge panels for scholarships for young people who had served their community across this country, the TD Community Service Scholarship. Don was always a passionate advocate, especially of young people, especially of the innovative ideas that young people like you have. He did so much to open doors for people like me, for many people like you, and his legacy will be felt for generations. Of that, I have no question. But I also know that his legacy is missing right now, that so many of us are becoming divided, that we're becoming entrenched within our echo chambers. We are looking at everything as us versus them, and we're seeing that play out in tonight's election and in so many elections across this country. Don was a partisan, no question about that, a passionate conservative. But at the same time, he understood that there was good in everyone, that there was good in working with everyone, and working across divides, across races, across regions. He was just simply someone who believed that we could always do better when we work together. And I hope that you'll join with me in trying to honor his legacy by trying to live up to the work that he did of being someone who could be above partisanship, who could be above division, who could find the good in each other to find ways to advance our country and make it a better place for all life. Don certainly did that, and I, for one, will miss him every single day.